My first international art exhibition was when I was 10. I started drawing when I was only 1 year old. My paintings sell for like $15,000, $20,000. The larger works I've done have gone all the way up to $30,000. My sister and I, we're extremely best friends. We are almost like one. Our work for me is just fun. Art that makes you think, I think, is the best.
Today we've invited a select group of people to come to meet Zoe and Victoria.
Taking like something that you've done before and showing it to other people definitely takes some kind of courage, but once you've done it over and over again, it'll actually feel pretty good.
Zoe's work is more passionate, it's more modern, it's very happy.
I really enjoy swaying along to music, so that's kind of how my paintings look like. I'm extremely honored whenever somebody takes a strong interest in my artwork.
I was wondering if I can get a picture with you.
Your art is beautiful.
Thank you. It's very different from my sister's.
Victoria's work is more like rational, precise.
She's recreating her own myth and fiction within a painting.
I use a lot of the snake and the apple because those symbols represent like the past of mankind. While instead these forms are very geometric and almost robotic, therefore a bit more futuristic.
Age 12 you did that?
Yeah, 2 years ago, so.
You're 15?
I'm 14 now, yeah. Especially at such a young age for me, to have other people be interested in my ideas, it's really wonderful.
I love what you do.
Thank you. It's really an honor to be called a prodigy because like when we first started painting, it was for enjoyment. We'd paint and go like, this looks so pretty, I love it. And we didn't really want to sell our paintings at first because we were like, oh no, I love this one so much.
They seem to be really born with this kind of talent.
It's probably more from your family side. I cannot even draw like a full circle.
I started painting when I was like a very young child. My first pieces, they were usually of more realistic subjects, such as like birds and deer and things like that. My first international art exhibition was when I was 10. It was then that I was discovered by the agent that I'm currently with now. Usually my artworks sell for like an average price of around $16,000. The larger works I've done have gone all the way up to $30,000.
In the beginning, you know, that kind of price coming out, I was also like, wow, you know.
It was a surprise.
Yeah, I guess we got used to it. So.
I started drawing when I was only 1 year old. Circles were my favorite kind of shape to draw. The circles kept on advancing and evolving until it finally came to what it is now. Right now, I've sold about 20 pieces or so. I don't keep track of them.
People are buying them for investment because they figure that Victoria and Zoe are going to go on to become more and more known and more popular.
Our work for me is like just fun. Like, don't think about the money. As a high schooler, I don't have much to spend on. The money just goes into a savings account, you know, perhaps for college later or things like that. My sister and I, we are very close. I can't imagine what my life would be like without her. I mean, she and I are just so almost like one. We're extremely best friends. We tell each other everything. If I don't tell somebody else something, I'd always go tell her. People ask, you know, maybe it's inevitable that you kind of feel a little bit of competition with your sibling, but I actually don't really think so. I feel like this kind of relationship I'm really blessed to have. I've been younger than my classmates for a very long time now. From first grade, I skipped to third grade. I've always liked being around older people. When I was around kids my own age, sometimes I felt a bit like kind of alien.
They're still, children. I still want them to be like a normal kid and, socialize with the friends at school.
Right now I'm working on a rendition of one of Michelangelo's sculptures called The Dying Slave. Basically, I've just taken a portion of the sculpture and put it onto a 2D canvas. Some people might think death could be like agonizing. I'd like to depict it more as a kind of peaceful passing instead, so I made the expression kind of a bit softer. I'm really interested in where humans are going to be going in the future, exactly what's going to happen to us as technology keeps on advancing. We're probably going to lose a lot of our identity and what makes us different. So these people are a result of this idea. They're very geometrical and kind of robotic almost. With technology right now, it makes our lives a lot easier. But there's always consequences to that. So whether it's good or bad, I can't say.
Right now, there are lots of people enjoy listening to music and watching TV and stuff. So there are actually lots of talented painters out there that really don't get noticed.
Art is a very complex thing right now. I feel like sometimes it's underappreciated in society.
I want them to be happy and do what they like to do. But I also kind of a little worried, artist world could be a little rough.
It's really not up to parents, It's like they like what they like to do. They'll make their choice when they grow up, so no pressure.
Zoe and Victoria obviously will be around for a long time and will ultimately be very well known for their work.
I don't like to think too far ahead. I'll just go right now I'm this, I want to keep being this.
I feel like I've already achieved quite a lot so far for my age, but I think I still definitely have a long way to go. With thinking about the future comes a lot of these big philosophical questions that are kind of mind-boggling to think about. Why are we on Earth? What exactly is the point of, living? To be able to put this really big idea into something that people can see, visually, it's a struggle. You have to be able to do it right. And I don't think that I have exactly come up with something that has completely depicted this kind of idea for me. So it's definitely a long-term aspiration.